All right, man. 210 Boxing TV here with Ramon Cardenas. Ramon, the news dropped. You're fighting the monster. Naoya Inoue. What is that like knowing you got the call? The fight's here. You're going to camp. We're literally at the airport right now. So what is that like knowing you're about to fight the monster?
It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. I'm excited, and I'm just ready to put on a show. I'm ready to head out to camp and put on a show.
Inoue, pound for pound guy, right? Multiple division world champion. What do you see his strengths are, and what do you see as his weaknesses?
I mean, he is who he is. His strengths, he has a lot of strengths. You know, speed, his power, his IQ. Weakness, I couldn't really tell you yet. I'd say he's been dropped, but then again, and everybody, in boxing so far has been dropped, and or not everybody, but you know what I mean. Anybody can get dropped on a given night.
Exactly.
So, just going out there and trying to expose all the weaknesses that we see during camp.
Your rise, right, from the south side of San Antonio to the biggest level in Vegas, fighting the pound for pound guy. What is that like, getting the call? And, we just did the interview a few weeks ago, and you're like, yo, I'm this close to getting the shot. But you know how that can go. A lot of guys, they're number one contenders for years. Like Benavidez, he was the number one for Canelo for how many years? Think he's going to get it.
Yeah, Barbosa.
And Barbosa as well. And then it never happens, right?
Yeah.
And then just explain to us what happened. You got the call. How did this come about, this fight? And this is finally finalizing everything.
Yeah, I got the call like 2 weeks ago, and then one of those things where they told me to keep it under the wraps. Don't say nothing about it, just stay chill. And then I just told them, whatever you do, just accept the fight. If they tell us they want us to accept A, B, and C, I said accept everything. It doesn't matter, just as long as the fight gets take place, and then so everything. That's really what it was, man. I was an easy guy to work with. I just wanted to fight, and I said I accept everything. So.
Because at first it came out, right, Picasso pulled out, and then the next report I saw, it said Cardenas, MJ, and then there was another name I forgot.
Brian Mercado.
Okay, Mercado, that's right. So those are the three names mentioned, right? And then it got down to you and MJ.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I got a call, I'm not going to say who, but I got a call, and they're like, hey, your boy's fighting Inoue? And I'm like, what, Cardenas? They're like, yeah. I'm like, no way. They're like, yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's when I messaged you.
Yeah.
And I know you didn't want to confirm yet, but I'm like, all right. So I already know when people don't want to confirm, it's a done deal. So this is the biggest fight I could think about in a San Antonio fighter. You had Barrios that fought Tank. You had Bam. He's fought Rung Vasai and his fights with Gallo. But for undisputed and this is the pound for pound, I would say number one or number two for Inoue.
Yeah.
This is the highest I could ever remember San Antonio fighter fighting this guy.
Yeah.
What would it mean to you to pull off this victory?
Man, it means the world. It means the world, man. Just because, like you said, I'm just a kid from the south side. I grew up in the south side, and it's one of those things where to show everybody like anything's possible, man. To show the kids in San, and you have to be from the south side, just in general in San Antonio. The new kids coming up, anything's possible. As long as you really stick to what you believe in, and that's all it's been for me, man. Just self-belief, knowing that I would get it here. I didn't know when, but I knew I was gonna get it here, and self-belief, man. So now I'm here, and now I just have to fucking nut up and shut up, bro. Just go out there and fight.
So for the people, right, that they think Inoue is just fighting another nobody, that he's just gonna blow you away, what's your response to that?
Just watch the fight, man. Watch the fight. You're gonna see and I was telling this to somebody the other day, and she'll know who I'm talking about. Boxing has become a popularity contest. If you have 1 million followers, that automatically means you're good. I know people who have 200,000 followers and they have like multiple losses, but they post a video on Instagram that looks good, shadow boxing, and then they get a lot of viewers and follows and stuff. So boxing became a popularity contest, and it's kind of annoying because it's like, bro, everybody is like Lamont Roach. Oh, who the fuck Lamont Roach was? If you know Lamont Roach, you know who he is. I've known Lamont since 2009, and I've known that he's always been good. So it's one of those things where boxing became a popularity contest, and it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. People know who I am, and the people here in San Antonio know what I'm about. So that's all I can ask for, man. I'm happy that San Antonio is finally getting behind me, supporting me. So it feels good. And then again, man, just gonna push forward, man. Just keep grinding.
What do you have to do to pull out this victory?
I gotta be great. I gotta be great, bro. I gotta be great. That's it. I gotta be great that night. You know, it's just 36 minutes, and I'll change my life. So I gotta be great for 36 minutes. Man.
Sharp the whole fight,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yeah, just be great, man. Be sharp. Just be me. I have to have a perfect 36 minutes of my life, man, and I'll change it. So that's how I'm seeing it, man. So I'm just gotta be great, bro. That's all it is.
A lot of guys, they get shots at a vacant title or world title. Sometimes it gets a nobody against a guy not that good. But you got Inoue, right? And it's for all those belts. Any kind of nervousness? What's your feeling going into this, though?
No, I mean, I'm just taking it as a regular fight, man. I'm taking it as again, how can I say that the guy I'm fighting is one of the greatest? You know, because then I'll be like kissing ass. You know, and no disrespect to him, but
You're not starstruck.
Yeah, I'm not starstruck at all. I'm trying to beat him. I'm going in there trying to beat him. Just like he's trying to knock me out, I'm trying to knock him out. So, I don't see him as that's Inoue, I'm fighting one of the best. No, I'm seeing it as I'm like, man, I'm trying to fuck you up. So, that's how I'm taking it, man. It's another fight. I'm not seeing it as who I'm fighting. I'm seeing it as I'm fighting a tough guy, but you know, I know it's winnable. I know I can beat him, and I'm just gonna go out there and do my thing.
A win over Inoue puts you where? What does that do for you, and where does that put you?
It accomplishes my dreams more than anything. You know, you'll be the decider. You know, the fans will be like, oh shit, this guy actually was good. But for me, it just accomplishes my dreams, man. You know, I always told myself I wanted to be a 2-time world champion, but to be undisputed would be even better, man. So that would be one of those things where I just accomplished my dreams, man. And then I would have to have a rematch with them, but then I could say if I retired the next day, I'd be happy because I accomplished my dreams. I did what I wanted to do. When I started fighting in 2008, I told myself I want to be world champion.
That's why we all get in this.
So then ultimately, like, for me to accomplish that, I could retire the next day and I'd be happy, bro, because I did what I wanted to do, you know? So just accomplish my dreams, man, and like I'll let you guys, the fans and the experts and the how would you say, the media decide how great I was. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just excited.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Any message you want to leave off with the fans?
Appreciate everybody for the support throughout the years, man. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the media, all the press, just everybody, man. You know, for following the journey. I just want to send a big shout out to Naoya Cano. I want to give a big shout out to him too, man. Appreciate you for shouting me out that one time.
Tell him to walk you out May 4th.
Yeah, pull up, bro. And then maybe after I win, I'll do a rematch with your boy and knock him out.